funny.
Yeah? Yeah, so when we get to the first reference point, and you want me to stop, and you get to the second reference point, you only want me to go forward about that much, shouldn't you?
From there to there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll leave that there for you. But it's still going to be up to you to tell me where to stop, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Right, okay. Cheers. I've still not done that before. Right, okay. So once we get to that point, we then need to reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you're going to reverse, what way around are you going to check?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
As a pupil or...
As a
know?
pupil.
I wouldn't have a clue because I've never done it before, have I?
You've never done it before. Right, okay. You did straight reversing though, on your last lesson?
Yeah.
Yeah? What did you do in your last lesson then, with the straight reversing? How did your instructor get you to do it?
Oh, you just got me to stop and do a bit of straight reversing.
Okay, so where were you looking?
Oh, he made me look behind me.
Looking at the back. So what happens when you go to move off normally? Which direction do you check? How do you check your mirrors?
Oh, forward.
Yeah, so left to right.
All right.
So if we're going to reverse, and the last place you're looking is out the back,
Yeah.
we need to check from right round to left.
Yeah.
Yeah? So yeah, you do your palm routine. As we're coming back, what way are you going to steer, do you think, to get the car to come around this way?
I don't know, I've never done this before.
Okay. I'm going to get you to steer left. So when we did forward, you steer full lock to the right. On the way back, we need to steer full lock to the left. Now once we come over the centre of the road, see how the line down the middle?
Yeah.
Once we come over that bit, you're going to then look around again and look over your right shoulder for this curb.
All right.
Because that's the closest place you're going to see it.
Yeah.
And as we come back, we'll stop again and pick up another reference point.
Right.
So the same as before, for going over the road and forwards, you've maybe needed to use the brake. So as we come back over the road again, to the other side, if it slopes down, we're going to need to use the brake again to stop us from hitting that curb. Yeah?
Oh yeah, why is that again? What was that word you mentioned?
Camber.
Oh,
Camber
gravity,
road.
didn't you say?
Gravity,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So gravity is going to pull the car down.
All right.
So if you're on the gas, you're going to go shooting backwards.
All right.
So you need the gas to get over the middle,
Yeah.
but then brake to help you stop.
Yeah.
Yeah? Once we get to this point here, we're going to do our palm routine again.
Yeah.
And same as before, full lock round to the right, because we're heading that way.
Yeah.
So that we can hopefully be in the better position to drive on and not have to reverse back
Oh,
again.
okay.
Yeah? So
Yeah.
we want to do it in 3 goes or less. If we end up doing it more, it's not a huge problem. As long as we have the control of the vehicle and we're checking all around to make sure it's safe.
So if I feel I'm not going to get round in 3, is it okay just to mount the curb a little bit?
No, definitely not.
All right.
You would just do the palm routine and move reverse again.
Yeah.
Yeah? Don't ever mount the curb. What could be standing there?
Pedestrian.
Pedestrians. Yes.
Yeah, if you get this thing about a 3-point turn, it's not a 3-point turn, yeah?
Yeah.
It's turning the road. This could be a very narrow road, or this could be a very big car with a very bad steering look, yeah?
Yeah.
I need to use the amount of turns that I need to do the manoeuvre safely, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Right, okay. Yeah.
Okay, shall we have a go?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to get you to do it. So the first time we do it, especially, we'll talk you through it and we'll stop at each point and pick up reference points.
All right.
Right, so what I'll get you to do is prepare the car.
All right, yeah.
How much gas do you need?
Not bad there.
Really? So what's going to happen when you bring that clutch up?
I don't know.
You're going to shoot forward.
All right.
Less gas.
All the way off.
Not all the way off, just less than that.
How much less? Come on, give me specifics.
Half of what you've got on now.
Ease off, stick to a pound coin.
Ease off, okay.
Now give me a reason.
Okay.
It's important not to have too much gas.
It's important not to have too much gas,
Yeah.
because the car is going to shoot forward
Oh, right,
and it would be unsafe.
All right.
Okay. So you've set the gas.
Yeah.
Where does the clutch need to be?
On biting point.
Biting point. Is that the biting point?
Yeah.
No, I think it's above it. Feel that vibrating?
Yeah, before it burns out, tell me to push it down.
Push the clutch down. So
Thickness of a pound coin.
bring it up a thickness of a pound coin at a time until you get to that biting point.
It's got to be a reason.
Because if you bring it up too high, as soon as
Yeah.
you put that handbrake down, the car's going to shoot forward.
All right, yeah.
Yeah?
I've got it set now.
Okay.
Yep.
So have you at the biting point now?
Yep.
Okay. So what I'm going to get you to do now is check all around,
All right.
from left
Yeah.
to right.
So we're clear.
Did you check your blind spots?
Yeah.
Where's your blind spots?
Yeah.
No. Where's your left?
Oh,
That's your left mirror.
over there, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Your left blind spot's over your shoulder. Your left shoulder.
All right. Yeah, nobody there.
Okay. Why is it important to check that blind spots?
Am I looking for bicycles? Am I on the inside?
Yeah, but what about we're outside houses, aren't we? What if someone comes out of a driveway and you haven't seen it in the mirror?
Oh, right, yeah.
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 So there could be people there.
No, there's nobody there.
Okay. But I want you to check all around in that order. So if
Yeah.
you check your left blind spot,
Nobody there.
left mirror,
Nobody there.
centre mirror,
Nobody there.
out the windscreen, see what's coming towards you,
Can't see anybody.
right mirror,
Nobody
and then
there.
right blind spot, which is over your right shoulder and at that back
Oh,
window.
yeah, there's nobody there.
Right over your shoulder, between the head restraint and the pillar.
Oh, yeah, there's nobody
That's
there.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we know it's safe, and we can go. So what I want you to do is, I'm going to get you to release the handbrake.
All right.
Bring the clutch up a tiny
It's not
amount.
going
Put
anywhere.
the handbrake down properly.
It's not going.
Full down. Fully
Oh,
down.
fully down. Is that down now?
Right. We'll hold it there because there's something
I
coming
always
now.
get that wrong. I can never tell when the handbrake's down.
Punch it to the floor.
Yeah,
So
I do.
it
Yeah.
doesn't go any further.
It was different than Bob's car. How can I tell if the handbrake's down?
How can you tell? The light will go out.
Yeah.
Warning light.
And what's the consequences of not having the handbrake down?
You'll break it.
Well, the handbrake's going to be fighting against the clutch, which is going to burn the clutch out.
Burn
yeah?
the clutch out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So once we've checked all around, we're at the biting point. So we need to bring the clutch up the thickness of a pound coin and hold it there.
Should I go now?
If it's safe to go. Yeah.
Is it safe?
Have you looked around?
About 5 minutes ago, yeah.
Okay. But if we have any delay, do you think it would be a good idea to check again?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all clear.
Right. So what I want you to do is
It's all clear, isn't it?
you're not checking your blind spots.
All right. Nobody there. Bear in mind, I've never done this before, yeah?
You've never done it before, I know.
Yeah, so I go on my left shoulder.
Yeah.
Is there any pedestrians or cyclists coming down the pavement?
Okay. So is there
No.
any? Yeah.
No. Look ahead.
Mhm.
Is there anybody coming towards us?
Nope.
No. Look in your right door mirror. Anybody overtaking us?
Nope.
No. And then look into the blind spot. Is there anybody there? No.
Okay. So now that it's safe,
Yeah.
we can do our manoeuvre.
Right.
So what we need to do is bring that clutch up the thickness of a pound coin,
Alright.
hold it there.
Yeah.
Right, we'll put it back down again, so we'll stay there. Because see now how she's come out for driving.
Oh, she's got now.
Right, okay. I'm going to get you to steer quickly
All right.
to the right. Big steering.
Oh, big
Big
steering, yeah.
movements. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And now put your foot over to the brake
Yeah.
and brake there. Right, okay. So we don't need to brake that sharply,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
yeah? But we do need to stop the car. But
Yeah.
So we just brake enough to stop the car. We're not doing
Oh,
an
right.
emergency stop, so
Yeah.
we don't need to push the brake down too hard.
All right.
Because you're going to hurt your passengers,
All right.
okay? Right, so if you look out your window,
Yeah.
out that window there,
window there, yeah.
see where the curb is?
Oh, it's up there in front of that door mirror.
Okay, so we need it to be under the door mirror.
All right.
So because you got your foot on the brake, you're not going to go shooting forward.
All right.
So if you
Is that-
ease off,
Is that a reference point, that one?
yeah, the curb being underneath the wing mirror would be your
No, is that a
point.
reference point where the curb just comes in ahead of the door mirror?
Yes,
And what's that a reference point for then?
that is where we need to stop
Yeah.
so that we can take some of the steering off
All right.
as we move forward.
I'll take it off now, yeah?
No, when the car's moving. It's not a good idea to steer when the car's not moving, because what happens is the ground's here and your wheel's here and it just goes like this. So it wears the tread down.
Oh.
So it's not good for your tyres. So we
Oh,
always
right.
steer when the car's moving.
Oh, that's called wet steering, isn't it?
Dry steering.
Oh, dry steering. Oh. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we'll ease off the brakes slightly. And now you can do the steering.
All right.
And then stop once the curb is underneath that wing mirror. Is it underneath?
I'm not too sure.
Can you see it at all?
You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
I'm stop.
There. You're making my life difficult. Right. Can you see the curb at all? Look out the window.
Yeah, it's underneath the door mirror.
So that's it underneath the door mirror.
Yeah.
Right, so that'll be your reference point for stopping. So we
Oh,
don't
right.
go any further forward than this, because we're going to be on that curb. We're
Oh,
hanging
right.
over it.
Yeah.
Which isn't good for pedestrians.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right, so this is where we secure the car.
Yeah.
So, yep, I'm
Yeah.
going neutral. And now we're going to prepare to reverse.
All right.
So it's the same thing again. Palm routine. Bring the clutch up slightly.
Reverse first, isn't it?
Reverse. Yep. Okay. So we'll get to the biting point.
The car.
So same as before, not too much gas. Put the clutch down. Right, put the clutch down. Okay. Slowly bring the clutch up, the thickness of a pound coin, until you get to the biting point, then hold it there.
Yeah, it says you're going forward.
Are you in the right gear? Are you in reverse?
I think so.
Take it back out of neutral and put it in. Take it back into, yeah. Now put it into reverse.
I think you pushed down on this one, didn't you? Oh, I am now, am I? Yeah.
Right, okay.
All right.
So now we're in reverse.
All right.
So we'll get to the biting point again. So we'll do the same as what we did before.
Is that dangerous being in first gear when you're trying to go backwards?
Yeah, what's going to happen if you want to reverse? And you're in first?
I'll be going that way. And
Yeah, you're going to shoot
that way.
forward.
Oh,
You
right.
could hit somebody.
Yeah.
Okay? So we'll get to the biting point again.
All right. Yeah.
Okay? So this time I'm going to get you to check the other way around.
Yeah.
Because we're going in the other direction.
All right.
So if you check your right blind spot first.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Make sure there's nobody coming up that hill. Now check your right mirror, your right door mirror.
Right, just wind you back a bit there, yeah?
Okay, what?
Right, I'm looking over the right shoulder.
Yeah.
I need to scan the area from the pavement to the road.
Yeah.
And around in front of me, don't I? So
Yes.
Is there anybody on the pavement?
Is there anyone on the pavement?
No.
Okay. Is there anyone in the road coming towards us?
Like what?
Like a car? Any
No.
vehicles coming towards us?
No.
No? Okay. So now we need to check our right mirror. Is there anyone behind coming towards us?
No.
No? And then we'll check the centre mirror.
I wouldn't worry too much about the mirrors because I'm looking all around me, am I?
Yeah. Okay, we'll just look all around then.
Come on, help me.
I need you to look all around.
Look ahead of you.
Yeah.
Any pedestrians?
Is there any pedestrians?
No.
No.
Come on, keep following the observations around. Any pedestrians coming down the
Is there
pavement?
anyone coming down that pavement? No. Is there anyone coming down that road?
No pedestrians, no.
No. Or cars?
Oh, no.
Any vehicles?
No.
Is there anyone coming out of that driveway behind us?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Now look out the back window.
Yeah.
Because that's the direction we're travelling
All right, yeah.
in. Yeah? So if you look
Yeah.
out the back window,
Yeah.
that's the side window.
Oh.
The back window at the back of the car?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
You're not. Look out the back window.
Give me a reason.
I need you to look out the back window because if we're moving backwards, you've got to be looking in the direction you're going.
What, because
If you're looking out that way and reversing back, how do you know what's behind you? You can't see.
Give me the because.
You need to look because it's safer to look that way.
If you were teaching a real pupil and you want to get the point home to a 17-year-old, yeah?
Yeah.
You're really going to have to be a bit more specific than that, yeah?
Look, there isn't any specific...
What if an old girl comes out of that driveway behind me and decides to walk behind the car? What am I going to do to her if I don't see her?
Yeah, you're going to hit her.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
look out the back window, Tony. If there's a pedestrian there, you're going to kill the pedestrian, yeah?
Okay then. Yeah, so if you look out the back, you need to look out the back because if you don't, you could hit someone
Alright.
because you're not looking.
Alright, there's nobody there.
Okay. Right, so if there's no one there and it's safe to go, we'll release the handbrake
Alright.
and bring the clutch up the thickness of a pound coin and then hold it there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then steer all the way around to the left.
Alright.
Okay. So we'll just let it come back a bit more. Right. Now I'll get you to pause there.
Pause.
Yeah.
Does that mean stop?
Pause. Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Pause
Yeah.
for a second. We're
Alright.
stopping. Because I want you to look around again.
Yeah.
Because if someone comes up that hill and decides they're going to try and overtake you, like some people do, we need to stop to make sure it's
Alright.
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah? So are you going to look to see if is there any cars
Where?
coming from that way? To your right, is there any cars coming?
No.
No? Okay.
Again, you're asking me to look over to the right, isn't you?
Yeah.
I've got to take in everything from the right and left. It's got to start with the pavement, covering the road, yeah? If I've got a pedestrian walking behind me now and I start going back, that pedestrian's going to be in a lot of danger, isn't he?
Right, okay. So I need... yeah. Okay. So you need to look... what, that pavement there, isn't it?
That pavement beyond.
Alright, the pavement behind us, is there anyone on it?
No.
No. Is there any cars coming up the hill?
Any cars?
Any vehicles, any pedestrians?
No,
anything?
no.
No? Okay, so is it safe to go then?
Is there any? I've got to go all the way around, haven't I?
Right, okay, yeah. Is there anyone coming towards us out that house?
No.
Is there anyone coming down that hill?
Yeah, he's waiting.
Yeah. There's
He's-
a reversing it in their driving.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone coming out that house behind us that we could potentially hit?
No.
No? Okay, so can we continue to move?
All right.
Right, we'll stop there.
All right. Go on, keep going. Where do you want me looking now?
Right, now I want you to look over your right shoulder,
All right.
right?
Yeah.
And out and looking for that curb.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we're going to use that curb as a reference point to
Alright.
make sure we don't hit it.
Yeah.
Right?
So I get the biting point, set the gas, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, it's going to go really fast. It's gone really fast.
Right, so use the brake then.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. If you think the car's going too fast, what else can you do apart from use the brake?
I've never done this before, Jim.
You can use the clutch. Put the clutch down. Put it back down to the biting point. It'll
Right.
hold the car. If you think you're going to go too fast.
Right.
Yeah? Right, so,
So how do I know when I'm close enough?
how do you know what?
How do I know when I'm close enough? How do I know when to stop?
That, don't know.
Reference points.
Okay, so we get a reference point for that. I don't know what this one is actually.
Yes. Well, you asked me where does the curb cut into the car.
Yeah.
I'm just about a quarter way along that backside window.
Right, okay. So that would be a reference point then.
That'd be a reference point for
For stopping.
when we start moving now, taking the steers off, yeah?
Right, okay, yes.
Yes, when you move now, Tony, you're going to go back just about that far, taking the steers off, and I'll
Okay.
tell you when to stop, yeah?
Right, okay. So, I'm going to get you to move back a bit more, and we're going to take some steering off.
Alright.
And you're going to go this much, from here to
Alright,
here. That's
yeah.
how far you're going to
Yeah.
go. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to get ready to go back,
Yeah.
and I need you to take some of that steering
So
off.
there's no chance a pedestrian would have come up behind me from the left at this stage, is there?
Yeah, there could be.
Yeah.
So we'll look around again. So if
Around.
you look around to your left, see if there's anyone there coming. Is there any vehicles or people,
Are
pedestrians?
you looking or am I looking?
You, I need you to look.
Right, watch me then. Where
Okay.
do you want me to look?
To the left,
Alright.
out there.
No,
Is there any
nobody there.
vehicles, any
No.
pedestrians?
No.
Okay, what about this pavement? Is there anyone coming down here?
No.
Is there anyone coming up that road?
No.
Okay, so is there anyone coming out that house behind you?
No.
No? Okay then. So we're safe to go.
Set the gas.
Yep. So we're going to take some of that steering off.
Alright. How do I know when to stop?
So we'll stop now. Right. So, where does the curb come in the car now?
On the corner of this window here.
Okay, so that's your reference point for stopping and not going any further back. Because what will happen is, if you go any further back, the car is going to go up and over the curb, and we could hit anyone that could
Oh,
be
right.
standing there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna secure the car again,
Alright.
and then we're gonna do what we did the first time from the side of the road, round. So we're gonna do our palm routine.
Alright.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna check around again. So is there anyone coming down that path behind us? To your left?
To the left. No.
No? Is anyone coming down that road?
Where?
Down the road to the...
No.
No? Is there anyone on that path coming
No.
towards us? No.
No.
Is there anyone on the path to your left? Your right, sorry.
No.
No? What about your blind spot? Is anyone coming at that house?
No.
No. So is it safe to go then? Yes.
What do I do here?
I'm
Do I
going to
carry
get
on?
you to pull up on the left,
Oh.
please.
Right, let it roll, I'll take it back, yeah?
That's torture.
Eh?
That's torture.
It's just lack of education.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I've gone back to the beginning.
Eh?
I feel like I've gone back to the beginning. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, we did have a little mention about what's going to take me from the middle of the road down to the curb, yeah?
Mhm.
Gravity.
Yeah.
So at that point, I need to be over the brake, don't I?
Yeah.
And pressing the brake, the thickness of a pound coin. Thickness of a pound coin. If it stops, lift off the thickness of a pound coin, yeah?
Right, okay.
But I'm gonna need that guidance on the move, aren't I?
Yeah.
Anything you say to me on that brief is out the window once we get moving.
Because it depends on how, yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Because don't forget, while I'm sitting there all comfortable and relaxed, I can take in what you say. But once the car starts moving, I've got a million
You're
things.
worrying about other things.
Yeah. A million things going through my mind, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, so you got a little bit of money in the bank there, not a lot.
Okay.
Yeah? So should we have another go? Come on, you have to do it.
Oh. I feel like this is completely different to anything I've ever done or anything I've ever been taught.
Well, have you not watched...
I've watched the videos, but it's still... I
Right,
don't know.
have you watched my videos and watched Blaine's videos?
Yeah.
And what do we make a great big emphasis on?
The why?
The control and the observations, yeah?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the causes.
Yeah, so when I was looking behind me, I was supposedly looking behind me, I was looking you straight in the eye, yeah? And you kept telling me, look behind you, look behind you. I'm not going to do it because you haven't given me a reason why. Give me a because.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
every
but-
time you tell them to do something, there has to be a because.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to encourage me to look, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we need to get in there and start talking about this gravity a lot earlier, yeah?
Yeah.
Not while I'm flying down into the curb, yeah?
Okay.
Because if you don't, then I'm going to be still on the gas, am I?
Yeah, and then you're just going to
Yeah.
hit the curb.
Can I try again?
Okay. Right, we're going to have another go at this. So this will be the second time you've done it.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So we're going to do our palm routine.
Yeah.
So I'll get you to prepare the car.
I'll take some money out of the bank now. Yeah, so why is it
Which
important
is-
not to have the gas too high?
Okay, so why is it important not to have that gas too high?
Oh, didn't you say I'd go shooting down the road?
Yeah.
And why is it important not to have the clutch too high?
And why is it important not to have the clutch too high?
Oh, didn't you say I'd go shooting down the road?
Yeah. Okay. So next, what we're going to do.
Oh, the observations.
Okay, and why do we need to do those observations?
To make sure it's safe.
Okay. So, is there anything coming down that path? To the left?
Oh, no.
No?
Yeah.
Is there anyone overtaking us, undertaking us?